Hey guys, what's going on? Doug here, and welcome to another video. This is Doug Sales. And if you are a first-time visitor of my channel, I'm a part-time reseller. I like to resell t-shirts mainly, and I have gotten a niche for vintage t-shirts. But I do like all types of t-shirts. I like trendy t-shirts, things that are hot at the moment. Trendy, well, yeah. Just popular t-shirts, sports t-shirts, movie t-shirts, or whatever. So I have done a video in the past of a few t-shirts. I think it's called like 5 t-shirts that'll sell quick or something like that. I'll link it down in the description. But this is gonna be my second video because there's so many t-shirts out there, and there's at least 5 or 6 more that I have right behind me here that are just t-shirts that I want to let you guys know about, especially if you're a new seller and you're coming into the game of reselling clothes. T-shirts can be very profitable. Most of them are really cheap to buy, somewhere in between $3 down to $1, and they can be very profitable if you find the right ones. And the ones I'm going to show you aren't big money makers at all, but they are t-shirts that you can consistently pick and put in your store, and they will consistently go out of your store. And when I say not big money makers, these t-shirts that I have are gonna sell anywhere from the $13 to probably $20 range. These are the type of items you need to keep in your store that consistently come in. You know, you sell 3 t-shirts in a couple of days, and you've got $30, $45 in sale, and you probably spent a max of about $7 or $8 for the shirts. And that's what it's all about. Just always having things that are going out of your store. You don't always have to hit the home run. You don't always have to look for the big money makers. So let's get right to it. I'll go back here and show you. I got 5, maybe 6. I got 5 or 6 t-shirts. So let's get right to it. All right, guys, the first t-shirt I have, let me move this microphone out of the way. The first t-shirt I have is a Guy Harvey t-shirt. You've probably seen, look at the pocket. You'll see that on the pocket always. And on the back, there's always like some sort of nautical or sea life scene. Guy Harvey tag right here. Yeah. These seem to be really good sellers. I have like 2 or 3 back here that I can sell. And these have always done well for me. You can put them in your store. I've sold them in the $15 to $20 range. Usually not more than that, but if you have 2 or 3 of them, you can sell them as a lot. People buy these in bulk. You can sell them as a lot and probably get, $45 or so for 3 t-shirts, $45, $50 for 3 t-shirts. So I think I got this on a half off day. So I think I only paid $1 for it. And I have 2 or 3 back here. If they're the same size, I might let them up, but I'm not sure. But look out for Guy Harvey t-shirts. They're very trendy, and they move pretty quick. Okay, next what I have here is wrestling tees. Yes, wrestling tees. So as you can see here, we got a John Cena WWE t-shirt. You see the black tag right there. Not all of them have this black tag, but I like some of the older wrestling t-shirts, and they have this black tag in them. Whether you like wrestling or not, wrestling tees are some of the biggest sellers in this entire country. Like, wrestling itself is so huge, you just don't really even think about it sometimes, but wrestling tees have always worked out for me, and you can find them from the late 90s or so, those Stone Cold Steve Austin t-shirts. Then definitely pick that up. But wrestling tees in general will move out of your store quicker than you know. Always from the $15 to $20 range. I think I looked this one up, and it's I think $13 to $20 range. This one was kind of mass produced, and it's been reproduced ever since this one was made. I think the date on this one, if I'm not mistaken, is 2008. So yeah, it's 11 years old, and ever since then it's been mass produced, because I've seen it out there before with the print tag. It has been mass produced, so I think it's in the $13 to $15 range, but with this being an original, it might go for $17 to $20. I don't know. I'm gonna start it out at like 20. But wrestling tees, pick up wrestling tees. They will fly out. All right, next is a brand called Southern Marsh. Probably seen this brand out. It's kind of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Preppy, that's the word I'm looking for. It's kind of a preppy clothing line. They have polos that are Southern Marsh. They have long sleeve shirts that are Southern Marsh. But the things that sell the fastest for me, and in the past when I've sold Southern Marsh, have been the t-shirts. This is their standard classic logo t-shirt, and it has sold pretty good for me in the past. I've probably sold half a dozen of these, and they sell pretty quick, anywhere from the 15 to 20. You used to could sell them for in the $25 range, but I think those days are over. But these will go out of your store for 15 to 20 bucks. So look for Southern Marsh. They have the print tag. So Southern Marsh, look out for that. Good t-shirt to pick if you're just getting into this. All right, next is a fairly brand new t-shirt brand that's come onto the scene. This is, again, not big money t-shirt. I saw them selling anywhere from 10, 13, 15, 16, 17 bucks, but they're fairly new. I see a lot of kids wearing them now. The brand name is called Magellan. They're like an outdoorsy type brand. They do a lot of the fishing shirts like Columbia does. So they have a lot of outdoors clothing, but the t-shirts sell really well too. You know, I don't have a lot of experience with Magellan because they are new. I've actually only sold one, but something just tells me when something's hot, you need to start picking them up. And something tells me this Magellan outdoors t-shirt is going to sell pretty fast. Like I said, not for big money. I may only get 15, 13 bucks for it, but I'm hoping this becomes one of those t-shirts that I can consistently put in my store when I see it. So I'll keep you updated on this, and hopefully we'll have this on a sales update real soon. Next is a brand that me and my friends all like to make fun of here in Memphis, because we see the stickers and we see the t-shirts, and but the brand is called Salt Life. I know you've probably heard Salt Life. This is just a regular t-shirt. There's nothing on the back, but it's super soft, and I have sold some Salt Life t-shirts in the past. And honestly, I don't think I've kept a Salt Life t-shirt for like more than a week. So there you have it, a close-up of it. You see the Salt Life, let me try that. You see the Salt Life font right there. That's pretty much on every t-shirt that they have. But this is a very trendy, very popular brand of t-shirt, and the bumper stickers, I see them all the time on cars here in Memphis. Like, they're all over the back and of people's windows, and it just says, again, we're talking 13, 15, 17 bucks, somewhere in that range, but they will sell, and they will sell pretty consistently. So watch out for Salt Life, even if you don't live that Salt Life. And last but not least, this is kind of like an honorable mention pick for reselling. I mean, all of us know comic book and Marvels and DC Comics. So this is an Iron Man t-shirt, and it's a little bit older one. It has the Marvel tag here. Comic book t-shirts are massively reproduced. They're oversaturated. There's a ton of them. You can find a ton of them. So there's only certain ones that I pick. I picked some of the older ones. This one isn't necessarily vintage. I think this is mid to late 2000 Iron Man t-shirt here, based on the Marvel tag. So you can find probably 10 or 12 comic book t-shirts every time you go to the thrift store. I just kind of know, I've been thrifting a lot, and I've been to Target, Hot Topic, all those places that sell these type of t-shirts, and I kind of know just from what I've seen what is actually mass produced. Usually if it doesn't have like a cotton or a nylon tag, if it just has like the screen print tag in the back, and it has that real thin new t-shirt type of material, I usually don't get those, because those are the t-shirts you can go to Target and get for like 8, 9, 10 bucks. So it's really not worth it to buy a used one unless you want it for yourself. But I mean, you can also do that if you want. You're just not going to turn it over for a lot of money, and you're going to be competing with 5 to I don't know how many, a lot of listings on eBay. They're just not very big money makers when it comes to that. I just kind of have the eye for the ones that I think will do well. And I did do some research on this particular t-shirt. It's an Iron Man and Captain America mashup t-shirt, and I didn't find much on it. I found one that was reproduced, and it sold for like $9, and the other one that I found was actually still for sale. I don't remember how much they're selling it for, but I'm going to try to get 15 bucks for this shirt and see if it works out. So like I said, it was an honorable mention, because you have to be very selective and very picky with the comic book t-shirts. I would pick them if they're unique, if they look older, and I think some of that is just going to come with time. and you developing that eye for that type of t-shirt. But still, look out for the comic book t-shirts. If they have the Marvel tag in here, that probably gets them 8 to 10, 12 years old. Any further back, I think there's an all red tag. I'll have to find some examples for you, but comic book t-shirts do sell. You just have to be very picky and very selective with what you pick. I don't know if that's helpful to anybody, but some of these might seem very obvious to you, but a lot of people do go right by some of these t-shirts I just showed you. So I just kind of wanted to point them out and say, hey, you know, these have worked for me. All right, guys, that'll do it for the video. Hope you found some of this informative. Just a disclaimer, I do not claim to be a professional. I'm a part-time reseller. The things that I'm showing you here today are just things that have worked for me in the past. And this might be mainly just for people new coming onto the scene and wanting to resell and maybe kind of do it in a very cost-effective way. And t-shirts is a very good thing to get started on. That's what I started on, and it's still what I love to do the most is t-shirts. But you start small, and then once you see things working out, you can start studying other things, start maybe spending a little bit more money then to buy things to resell. But I hope some of these t-shirts stick with you and work out for you as well. And I will see you guys in the next video sometime in the near future. Take care.